the Thames.
In the future there might be some new boats.
Probably there'll be a bit more plants around the river.
I learnt to swim on the river from school, from Ashley School.
It makes me want to jump in and swim.
First time I tried to swim all over, I got halfway with my friends and I said, oh, I can't do it. What do I do, go back on my own or swim across with them? So I decided to go across with them and all come back together. I never did it again.
The bridge there connects Walton and Shepperton, so one side of it's Walton and the other side is Shepperton.
My brothers never learned to swim, only I did.
I think in the future they might put a new lock in there. There might be like big ferries going down there.
When my dad and his brother were younger, they used to go all the way down to the Thames.
My father took us out in a dinghy on Sundays.
When I remember I fell in.
And we used to go to the regattas.
If there's loads of swans and boats can't get past, they might accidentally hit the swans and then they might die and then be floating around in the water and making the water really dirty. It makes me think of the Olympic rowing.
That looks like the regatta.
I think there could be maybe boats, small boats to carry you across the river.
There might be a tunnel under the bridge.
And there might be new kind of ducks in the water. In the future, there could be places where you could feed ducks. That's St Mary's Church. I feel quite calm because it's really quiet, but in the river there's like ducks quacking and the river like splashing and it's a bit less calm.
Our grandparents were buried in the cemetery there.
Some good place might be really old.
My father used to say it was the first building put up, built in Walton. My father was in the choir. I went to Sunday school.
There's a lot of greenery around.
The church hall was just behind the church.
There are lots of trees.
The beautiful nature of Walton on Thames.
That side where the centre is was a big Ashley Park estate, where the big mansion, that's where my father had to go and be sworn in to do the post.
It reminds me of the business of rush hour.
There were no shops in High Street on that side, just big iron gates. No shops right to Ashley School.
It's very crowded and busy because everybody's shopping and it's very like noisy.
Sainsbury's used to be in Bridge Street. Well, when the Heart was done, they moved to where they are now. They used to be in Bridge Street.
I'd like to know how the shops would be like in the future.
I go there literally every day.
Because there was no New Zealand Avenue and no Hepworth Way. That was all the Ashley Park estate right to Walton Station.
I'll go there every weekend.
I go there to see what's new.
A range of different shops because when I go there there's quite a lot of shops that sell clothes as well.
Used to be a golf club in the Ashley Park estate.
In the future there might be more buildings there.
It's just a constant flush of people all the time.
We always used to have a fair come up to bank holidays on there.
in the future there might not be as much work being done on the side of the river.
There's me, my two younger brothers and my dad standing on the ice at Walton Bridge. So that would have been about 1923. When we went to school, there were girls lived over there, and their mother used to row over for them after school, and I often went across and had tea. She'd row me back.
Their wings touch the water, so it looks like they're struggling to fly.
They're kind of running on water.
We used to get steamers from the behind the Swan, go to Windsor. You get a trip on the steamer to go to Windsor, or go that way. But they stopped some years ago.